Welcome back to Newsarama's live coverage from New York Comic-Con. I'm Lucas Siegel, and I am here today with the lovely Ashley Eckstein. How are you, Ashley?
I'm good. Good. Thank you for having me.
So you're actually doing some of the reverse here this year with MTV, right?
Yes. I've been on the floor literally since Thursday, right when it opened, interviewing fans and a little bit of anything and everything. I did the Shoot a Trooper for the 501st.
Oh, nice.
I learned how to play Quidditch and all sorts of things.
What's it been like being on the other side of the fence?
You know, it's a lot of fun. That's actually how I got my start. When I was 12 years old, I hosted a show for SeaWorld called Shamu TV.
Oh, wow.
And so I fell into voiceover later. But I've always loved hosting, and I just love being a goofball, I guess.
You being a goofball. That's so hard to imagine.
I was walking around with my Ewok hat and I got painted as a zombie.
Oh
my
saw
gosh.
That.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So Clone Wars Season 5 kicked off. What has the response been like so far? And, are you hearing any feedback from fans about the new season?
It's been good, and yes, we've been hearing feedback, and it's funny with Ahsoka, some of it's divided, because we've kicked off the Season 5, with Ahsoka and Lux, Bonteri, and Ahsoka kind of has these feelings for Lux. She doesn't know what to do with him.
She's having feelings.
She's having feelings. The girls are calling them Luxoka, the mashup. But some people, they don't like that side of her. They like to see the Jedi side of her, the tough side of her, and to see her be a 16-year-old girl and kind of be vulnerable. Some people like it, some people don't. But I just have to say that all of Season 5, Ahsoka has a lot going on, and she's going to get back to herself, but it's pretty dramatic, and you might have more questions than answers by the end of the season.
Oh man, more questions about Ahsoka. Great, that's all we need.
Yes, it's pretty dramatic.
How do you like it? How do you like getting to play Ahsoka in these more vulnerable moments and change beyond just her being the tough Jedi?
It's funny because I think those moments come more natural to me because I have that tomboy side, but then I also have that kind of girlier side, and so I think the Ahsoka that has the crush on the boy comes a little more natural. Versus in the middle of a hardcore battle, sometimes I have to put my tough boots on, and Dave is like, Ashley, that doesn't sound tough. You need to work on that. So it's been fun.
Well, you just gave us the perfect transition with being a girly tomboy.
Yes.
You have your clothing line, Her Universe Clothing and Accessory, and continuing to build it up. What are some of the new things that you've been putting out? I know you have a few new items that are just coming out now for the holidays, right? Yes.
We just launched our everyday cosplay line, which, to me, with Halloween coming up, I always, wait until the last minute to get a costume. I'm one of those people the week before rushing to the costume store. Then I end up spending like $50 on a costume that I'm never going to wear again. I wear one time and throw it in a tub. And so for me, I'd rather invest in something that you can wear for Halloween but then wear all year long. So we've got costume hoodies. We now have a TARDIS dress, a new Spock hoodie, costume tops that you can really dress up for Halloween, but then you can turn it into a full geek chic fashion outfit any day of the year.
And did you use Matt's photo for your for the site, or? I
loved that photo of Matt in the Princess Leia uniform. You made my day when you posted that. So I don't know. I think it just goes to show that guys can rock Her Universe too. And our Spock hoodie, we've already had several guys that have bought it. They're jealous.
Absolutely. Would you ever consider doing full-on cosplay as Ahsoka? I know we saw Steven Stanton at Celebration, full-on dressed as Tarkin. Well,
I actually have done it one time.
Oh.
Head to toe, full makeup, everything. But I'm just the voice of Ahsoka. I'm not a live-action version of Ahsoka, so it was just a fun fan experience. Of course, I'd love to do it again, but I don't know. It takes a lot of work. It took 4 hours to get into full costume.
Wow.
So I think I'll do Alice in Wonderland next.
Okay.
Steampunk Alice in Wonderland.
Steampunk Alice.
Yeah.
All right, that works. Last thing here, just give our fans a little tease. Let's hear a little nudge about what's coming up for Ahsoka and what is the next thing that's going to shock us on Clone Wars?
Oh, geez. I'm sure Dave Filoni is watching this, so I have to be careful. But this season, Ahsoka takes on more of a mentor role. She's more of a teacher versus the student, which is awesome. I like that side of her, and it shows how far she's come. But then, man, she has to make some very, very tough decisions at the end of the season.
That sounds like Dave said that quite a bit at Celebration as well, that everybody's kind of getting into this decision mode. Is that a theme for the whole season?
It is a theme. It is a theme. And, some characters meet their demise this season. So I just, tough decisions, people meeting their demise, and you'll be left with lots of questions. So you have to tune in. It's so good.
Lots of questions.
I'll tell you this.
Okay.
I saw the end of the season, and I was bawling, crying.
And that's the perfect place to wrap it up. So go watch the Clone Wars and cry into your Her Universe hoodies. And keep staying tuned to Newsarama for much more from New York Comic Con.